again. It's a rich thing.
Welcome back to another video. Hope everybody's doing fine and well, having a great day. Welcome if you are new. So I've got a few bits to show you from Born Pretty today. I'm going to go through that. But first, I want to just quickly say a massive thank you to Louise from Louise's Nail Room, because she recently sent me a package, the box of stuff that this girl sent over. And she's in the Netherlands, by the way, and I'm in the UK. The size of this box was just crazy, and I asked her to please not send me any nail stuff because I've just got too much of it and I don't want no more nail stuff. But she really wanted to send me something, and she did it anyway. So I just want to say a thank you to Louise, and I'm just going to show you a few bits of what she sent. I totally forgot and I put it all away, so there's probably even stuff missing. One of the things missing is she sent me a big, massive, actually, fluffy blanket throw kind of thing. But I did take a picture or a video of it, so I'll stick that up on the screen and we'll just go through it. Guys, look at the size of this. I can't fit it under my camera. Has anybody ever seen a water bottle so big in all your life? Absolutely massive, but I think it's to help you drink all your daily water, isn't it? I like that. It's a really good one. And that's one thing I don't do enough of. I don't drink enough water. I really don't. And inside this water bottle, it was full of all sorts of little things. Look at these, guys. These are all face masks. So we've got a rainbow candy, fluffy mallows, and a snappy cherry. Ooh, can't wait to try them. I'm a pampanite. Try one of them. I think I'll try this one first. They're cool. I like them. She sent me some nails. So these are just kind of like your full cover nude. I like these. Really nice nude colour, and they're pre-etched inside. I'm not sure where she's got them from, but Louise does amazing Temu and Sheen hauls and stuff like that. I like the length and the shape of them. I like the colour of them as well. Now, she sent me these. They're like bloody knives, but I think by accident what she's done is she's split the pack. She's kept half and sent me half, and the same with these, but I think she's put them both in. I think one of these was meant to be kept for her and one was meant to be kept for me, but I will send them back to her. I doubt she'll get them in time for Halloween now, but yeah, I love these. I don't have any of these. I used to see these on Temu and AliExpress and stuff, and I always used to think, oh, I need to grab some of them, but I just never got around to it. So they're cool. I like them. They're all small as well. She sent me one of the Max Estrada E-Nail Couture nail brushes. I wanted one of these for so long. I like this bit because you can just rest your fingers on there and it's going to get you right under your nails. Love that. And look at this. She also sent me the E-Nail Couture cookie lamp. This is so cute. Look at this. I love that. The bottom comes off. So it's like a love heart, isn't it? And it's got all these facets on it. I've never seen that before. That is so cute. I love that. Never seen that before. Very cute. What's this? I haven't even opened this. Oh, I don't know what this is. I think maybe to put alcohol. I think maybe to put slip solution or alcohol or something in there. That's funny. I wonder if you could put your brushes. Oh yeah, you could put your brushes in there. You know, whilst you're painting, if you want to swap brushes over, you could just put it there. Okay. That's rather cute. She also sent me some fluffy slippers. Look at these. These are adorable. And she also sent me, I've worn it, it's probably in the wash, she sent me a big pink fluffy onesie with a hood. I think the hood's got bunny ears on. Oh, I can't remember. She sent me a big pink fluffy onesie, a big pink fluffy throw, and she sent me pink fluffy slippers. because she knows I'm just all about cozy nights in by myself now with a hot chocolate. Boring to most people, but very peaceful. Love it. They're adorable. Thank you so much for them. And then she sent me so much chocolate and sweets. Again, some of it's been eaten and it's long gone. I love these. They've not been opened yet. In fact, I'm going to have one of these now. Oh, it's all stuck in my teeth now. Right, let me get some trays out. She sent me the biggest pack of nail charms I have ever seen in my life. There is all sorts in here. I haven't even got enough trays to tip them out. Right, gosh, there's all sorts in here. Oh, look at this, that's pretty. So cute. Gosh, we've got loads of little Hello Kitty stuff. Oh my gosh, what is that? Look at this little bear. It's got a little spring on its head. I've never seen anything like that. That's so cool. Oh, look at this bat with a love heart. There's skulls, there's tiny bears. Tiny roses. Oh my gosh, there is hundreds of stuff. Hundreds of nail charms. Look at these little coffee cups. Oh, look at the size of these. Little teeny tiny little ducks. Oh, we've got more of these, look, in all different colours. These are so cute. These are so cute. Love them. Hundreds and hundreds of nail charms. I just can't go through it all, guys. There's just far too many to go through. Got teeny tiny little snakes and flowers. Oh, look at this little thing. Love heart with an F. More little snakes. Oh my gosh. And then there's still loads more in this bag. Hundreds. Literally hundreds of nail charms. Wow, I can't believe it. Right, so again, a massive thank you to Louise. You sent over some really cute stuff. I love it. Especially the onesie, the fluffy throw and the fluffy slippers. I'm obsessed. I did a collab with Louise actually a few weeks back. I'll leave that linked at the end. But I will leave Louise's channel down in my description box. If you haven't already checked her out, then definitely head over and check her out. Right, so let's get into this package and see what Born Pretty has sent over. Guys, I'm not going to lie, I've had this package laying there for weeks. Longer than a month, definitely so. I do believe these are new. How far out are you? Let me see. So these are their new non-stick hand extension gels. So they're the solid extension gels. And these are supposed to be jelly, which I do like the sound of. So here's the ingredients if anybody wants to take a look. So I am just going to open these up and swatch them, see what the colours are saying. I've also got their brand new Magician stamping top coat, and I've got the stamping mixing oil. So we're going to have a little go with these today, see if we can get them to work. Yeah, we're going to have a little play with them today. And I've also got their new Super Crystal extension gel. Right, so this is not a glue gel, this is actually an extension gel. Right, let me get the lid there, let me get the packaging off all this and then we'll go through it all. Right, so I'm going to start with this one, NSG28. I have seen somebody in another video swatching this actually, and it didn't look very jelly-like to me, but we shall see. Oh, come on. I hate lids like this. Yeah, this looks more like a red. It doesn't look very jelly-like to me. I don't think they're all like that, but I'm going to give them all a quick swatch anyway. I think I'll just show you this one, and I'll do the rest off camera, guys, because I've got quite a lot I want to get through today. So I'm just going to stick all these in a swatch stick, just for my reference and so I can show you the colours. I'm just using a little bit of alcohol on my brush. Nope, it's a finger. On my finger, just so it doesn't stick to my gloves. So that's that one, number 28. Yeah, that's not jelly at all. It's like a red, isn't it? I like it though. I do like that colour. Right, so I'm just going to swatch the rest of these guys and I'll be back. Right guys, there we go. That's all 6 of them swatched. So it was only that first one that was really opaque, but I quite like that colour. I haven't got a red in the solid extension stuff, so I quite like that. And all the rest of them are proper jellies. My swatching is horrendous because I have rushed a little bit. So we've got like a milky white. I like that. And then these are just all different shades of like milky pink. Some of them are thick, some of them are thin. Like this one's really thick and that one's really thick. And then I've done these ones quite thin. I think this one's my favourite. I think that could be used on pretty much any design. It's not quite a pink, it's not quite a nude, is it? I like that. That would go on any design. I'm not sure how many of these jelly ones they've brought out. If it's just 6 for now or if there's more, I'm not quite sure. But I'll leave the link below anyway. I love this stuff. When this stuff first come out, this solid extension gel, I had a few different brands send me it over and I didn't like it. I gave it all away. And some of the ones that I gave away, I regret now because I really like it. It has grown on me. I think it's fantastic stuff. Anybody can do their nails at home with this stuff. No mess, no stickiness. As long as you wear gloves, I think it's really, really beginner friendly stuff. Really good stuff. Right, so we're not going to be using any of that today. I don't even think I'm going to build any nails or anything today because I want to have a really good look at these new stamping potions. Magic potions. So this is the Magician Stamping Top Coat, and this is the mixing oil that you can mix with all sorts, and you can turn anything into a stamping gel with this. I'm so curious. And same with this. I mean, I'm not doing any nails today, so I'm not going to get the opportunity to use it, but this looks good. I'm not sure if you use this with see, it is sticky, so to me it just kind of feels like a polygel maybe. So I think you would have to use this with a brush and some sort of slip solution. See, it's got the consistency of a polygel. It's quite thick, just like a polygel. But I'm here for it because it's so difficult to get a crystal clear polygel. So I'm going to use a gel brush and some alcohol to spread this about, because it is sticky. So yeah, this to me just feels like a polygel, but a crystal clear polygel. Crystal clear polygels are so hard to find. I think the clearest polygel I have ever come across was the McCart one, but it wasn't as clear as this. This is like clear, crystal clear like glass. I love that. Oh my gosh. You couldn't get it any clearer. It's just as clear as the swatch stick. It is fantastic stuff. Look at this. Brilliant stuff. So I will probably put that in my polygel drawer. Right, so let's get these open and have a look. Oh, so it's quite a thick consistency. I've got out some stamping plates. I think we'll go for a Halloween plate. We're just going to get this blue film off. Now when you're stamping, you're going to need acetone. Make sure you clean. You could clean your plate with alcohol, I suppose, before you start. But you do need acetone. Right, so I've got a few stampers, guys. I tend to use my old stampers because they work so much better than any of the new ones. But I have got a new one here. This is one of the stampers that changes the size of the images and stuff, but it has got a new stamper head. If you struggle with stamping, let me see what grit this is. It seems like the opposite thing to what you should do, but get a buffer, that's really soft, and buff the top of your new stamper really gently though. Really gently. Because you do need to prep your stampers really when you get them. Some stampers you get and they just stamp from the offset. They stamp brilliantly. But a lot of stampers, they just don't pick the image up. Really gently. I'm not even putting any weight, I'm just using the weight of the buffer itself, and I'm just dragging it across the top of that stamper. You are going to lose a little bit of the transparency, but you can still see through it perfectly fine. Like if you look at mine, they're all buffed and slightly blurry, but you can still see where you're stamping your image. This is slightly blurry. Just give it a really gentle buff, and it always helps if you've got a lint roller. Just get rid of any dust. Right, so I've painted some swatch sticks. I've done a pink, a black and a white. I'm not sure what I'm using for what, but I'm going to start with the pink one. Let me just put the lid on this. I don't want any dust in it. Now, because we're going to be sticking pigment powders to this, you want the pigment powder to just stick to the image. You don't want the pigment powder to stick to the rest of the nail. So you can either matte top coat it, or using a soft buffer, buff the surface. You just don't want the pigment powder sticking to the nail. So you need this nail matte. Right, so to start with, I think I am just going to try and stamp. Oh gosh, let me just clean this plate. You want to make sure your plates are really clean, guys. It is quite a thick gel. I don't know what I was expecting. I don't think I was expecting it to be that thick. So I'm just going to do a simple cobweb. I think we'll do this one here, and I'm going to stamp it at the top of the nail. So I'm going to get a bit of the gel. Don't want too much. And I'm going to cover the image. So now I've covered that image, and the scrapers I like to use are the really thin, flexible ones. Personally, these work best for me. So I'm just going to give that image, I'm going to give it a couple of scrapes, and then I'm going to pick it up. So I have got a little bit of extra gel that I don't want. I don't think that's going to reach the nail anyway, but I'm just going to get it off just in case, because any extra gel, your pigment powder is going to stick to it. Right, let's try that. It is clear, so I don't know if you are going to be able to see it. Oh, you can see it. Right, so I'm going to stamp this at the top of the nail. Oh, that's stamped rather well. Can you see it, guys? You can just about see it, can't you? Right, so I'm just going to stick that in the lamp 30 seconds. I've got like a kind of rose, it's like a champagne gold, but it's got a little bit of a rose gold tint to it. I think this will look really pretty on a pink background. Right, so that's out the lamp now, and that's cured. So I'm going to use an eyeshadow applicator, and we're just going to rub the chrome powder into this image. Oh wow, it's stuck to it. Oh wow, look at this. Let me just get a dust brush. I think I had a little bit of extra gel there. It's stuck on the corner, but I'll get that off. Oh wow, look at this. That's beautiful. Ignore the top of the swatch stick. Obviously you wouldn't do that on your nail. So let me just get a clean up brush. I'm just going to get rid of this extra little gel. See, this is what I meant when I said any extra gel on that stamper, your pigment powder is going to stick to it. It's not so bad if it's just a tiny bit like I had. You can quite easily get it off. Oh, I like this. Put my lid on that because I will knock it over. It's so crisp and clear as well. Oh wow, I really like that. Right, I think we'll just do this little love heart up in the top corner. Let me make sure this plate's clean. So we'll do one more image with this, and then we'll go on to the mixing oil. I love this rose gold kind of colour on the pink as well. I think that's really pretty. Right, so I'm just going to stamp that. And then I'm just going to stick that in the lamp. So I'm going to top coat over this now. When I'm top coating over any stamping, especially stamping that's got chrome powder on it, I always get a really good glug on my brush and glide it over really gently. You don't want to brush too harsh, you don't want to brush any of it off. So get a really good glug on your brush and just glide it over. I love that. I think that's so pretty. Right, I'm going to stick that in the lamp. So there we go, guys. That is the Magician stamping top coat. And I think it is magic. I love how crisp and clean those lines are. And they're really thin lines. I don't think you grasp on camera how thin these lines actually are. Yeah, I'm obsessed with that already. Love it. With this stuff, apparently, you can turn anything into a stamping gel. So I'm thinking we're going to try a bit of Born Pretty gel paint. So if you've not got a red stamping gel and you need a red stamping gel, so I'm just going to give this a quick mix. I think for this one we'll use the white nail, and I have got some little bloody handprints. So I'm going to put a little bit of this on my palette first, or do I do the mixing oil first? I'm not too sure. It is quite pigmented, this Born Pretty gel paint. And then apparently you just add a good couple of dollops of this. So we'll do one big dollop, and then we'll do another dollop. So that's two. So I'm just going to give that a little mix together. And we'll see if it stamps. So just like we did with the previous gel, I'm going to cover the image with the mixture. And then I'm going to give it a couple of scrapes. And then I'm going to pick it up. Oh, it's picked up rather well. So let me see if I can get rid of this extra gel that I don't want. Okay, right, let's stamp it. Oh, it stamped it. I love that. Right, let me stick that in the lamp. So I think what we'll do next, I'm going to add a really good dollop, probably a dollop and a half of the mixing oil, and I'm going to mix in with it some of this orange chrome powder. I don't know how much. Chrome powder, remember guys, chrome powder is a pigment powder. They're highly pigmented, so you really don't need a lot. I've probably even put too much there. You don't want this liquid too thick. If you add too much powder, it's going to get too thick and it's not going to stamp. Right, that doesn't feel like it's too thick. I could maybe even add a bit more. Right, no, let's leave it as that. Leave it like that. Right, let's try this little pumpkin with the orange. Well, I think it's more like a bronze chrome powder, isn't it? I think this is maybe going to need a bit more chrome powder. It's not very orangey. So we'll give it a couple of scrapes. And then I'm going to pick the image up. Yeah, it's not picked up. Right, let me just clean this off and start again. And this time, rather than mixing it with a chrome powder, I'm just going to use a regular pigment powder. Oh, and it just so happens that it's neon pink. Just a tiny bit, because it's pigment powder. It's very pigmented. And I don't want to make the mixture too thick. Right, let's go. So let's try and stamp. We'll do the words boo. Right, let's give it a good scrape. Oh, that's picked up nice. I think I scraped it too much. I think it could have been a bit more thick and vibrant. I've got a feeling this is not going to stamp because I've glossy top coated this nail. So I've got a feeling it's not going to stamp. Ooh, I've got it to stamp. That's quite bright and vibrant actually. I'm well impressed with the colour it came out. I thought it was going to be a bit watery and transparent. It is on a white background. I would like to see what that would turn out like on a black background. Oh, lovely. Right, I'm going to glossy top coat over this.
Some of us need work, others need fun. Some of us need purpose to overcome. But try to do what you love when it's said and done. Cause there's so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want. Living life every day.
So there we go guys, that is everything for today. I am quite obsessed with these, probably more so this one. I love how easy this was and how crisp and clean it picked up that image. It picked up them images beautifully with no effort, no pissing about. I was really happy with that. This one, the jury's out. Maybe I need to practice and work out what works with it and what doesn't work with it. I think this is good for people that haven't got a lot of room, or you don't stamp that often. Like me, I don't stamp very often, so I'm not going to be going out and buying 10, 20, 30 different colours of stamping polish. So if one day I happen to need a neon pink stamping polish, I can just mix some powder in with it. If I need a red stamping polish and I've not got it, I can use a red gel. So with this, you've literally got any colour stamping polish you're ever going to need, aren't you? And I suppose you could mix chameleon powders in with it and stuff. I couldn't get it to work with that orangey kind of chrome powder. I could feel it when I was mixing it. It was quite gritty and grainy, whereas the pink pigment powder was so fine and smooth like a talcum powder. Yeah, so I think it just all depends on the product that you're using. I quite like them. I think they're fantastic little products. I love this one. I actually love how bright and vibrant this pink came out. And not forgetting all the new solid extension gels that they've got in the jelly colours. I love this red. Definitely not a jelly, but I'm here for it. I like it. And the crystal clear extension gel. I'll just be using that as a poly gel. Absolutely crystal clear. So I'm glad I've got that. What size is it as well? So it's a 30 gram. It's a good size. Anyway guys, that is it for today. Everything I've used in today's video will all be down in my description box. Don't forget, I've got a 22% off discount code for Born Pretty. That will all be down there as well. Thanks for watching. Please remember to give the video a quick thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Hopefully I'll see you all back in my next one. Take care. Bye.